Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Midnight Review, and tonight we watch American Horror Stories Coven. This video contains spoilers, so if you haven't watched the video yet, I don't know what you're doing, but I would click X right now. Before anything, why the hat, you may ask? Because I roll with the Supreme. This video was kind of slower, but kind of not, because a lot of things happened, but it felt slow for me. So you find out what the 7 trials are of the witches. It's 7 trials or die trying, like 50 Cent. Get rich or die trying, but with witches. Queenie is getting a lot of powers right now. You know what I'm feeling? And she's wondering where the other African American witch is, Marie DeVoe. And she keeps hearing her, and she's like, oh my god. So Queenie says this spell, right? And she's laying in bed like this. So she's like this, and she goes back to the chicken joint where she came from. Remember that chicken joint? And the Waka Flocka Flame, top hat, old dude, voodoo guy's like, yeah, I wouldn't stay here for long. Because this is your hell. This is Queenie's hell. The chicken joint was her hell. And she's like, I've only been here 5 minutes. She's like, nah, it's longer over here. So she wakes up. Queenie knows what happens to DeVoe. She goes straight to the water boy's mama. Remember from last episode, she took her out. And she's like, you have a second chance to redeem yourself. Do some charity work. And the water boy mama was like, I don't need to do anything. I'm immortal. So Queen takes a knife, stabs her right in the heart. And she dies. The water boy mama dies. Spoiler. Fiona is dying. She said she only has 2 weeks left. And she doesn't know the Supreme, so she's having an R&R with her daughter. And then the daughter's like, I'm so sorry, I lost my powers. I took my own eyes back, and I still have no powers. And Fiona's giving this long, sweet speech, like, oh no, you're my daughter. You can never lose your powers. I believe in you. You gotta believe in yourself. Like something like a Disney like that. And she's like, okay. And she's like, remember this necklace? It was grandma, and she's like, yeah, and then, you know, they bonded for a minute. It was sweet. So Fiona puts the thing on her neck, and the second that happens, the daughter gets her like psychic vision back and sees all Fiona's plans to kill all the witches. So the daughter goes to see the Axeman, and she touches him, and she also sees Fiona's gonna betray the Axeman. And she tells the Axeman, and he's heartbroken. He's like, really? Because the daughter has her powers back, she goes on a witch crusade of good. She touches a few things like a bloodhound and finds Misty. She's like, Misty's buried. Let's go find her, Queenie. So they dig her back up. See, this episode is going really quick because, I don't know, it's really short, but a lot of things happen, but it's so short. Like, so, another plot twist, spoiler, Zoe comes back. She's like, yeah, I went to Florida. We made out. I got more powers when I was in Florida, but my destiny's here. I'm the next Supreme. All the witches, all of them, are having a lot more powers. And it looks like either one of them, or all of them, like I said, could be the Supreme. So, here comes my highlight of the week. John's highlight of the week, yeah. So all the witches are in the living room, including Misty. And Misty's pissed. And Madison's like, oh, you're back? She's like, yeah, bitch. Boom! Madison gets beat up like Sharkeisha, dude. The victim of Sharkeisha. She got beat up by the loving, caring hippie witch, and she just got trolled. She just got kicked, punched, thrown into walls. But the fight's interrupted by the Axeman, and he's charging. I'm gonna kill you all! Ah! And then, all the witches throw him. It's like, you can't touch us. And the daughter chick, he has blood on his face, but it's not his. It's not his. So she touches the blood on the floor, and she's like, it's Fiona's. The Axeman killed Fiona. Spoiler alert, the Supreme is dead. Even though Fiona deserves to die, the witches are pissed at the Axeman for killing her, and they're deciding what to do with him. And Caveman Kyle's like, I'll kill him. And the witch is like, oh, hell no, you ain't. So they all grab a knife, and like the worst technique is like stab, 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 stab. Stab, 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 stab. Oh man, it's bad technique, but spoiler alert, Axeman dies brutally by like 40 million stabs by like 7 witches maybe. Yeah, so that ends the, oh no, I forgot one thing. So, it ends the episode, you find out the water boy mama did die, and she's in hell. And her, shocking, right? She's in hell. And her hell, ironically, in the attic, the torture room, so she's gonna spend the rest of her time getting tortured and stuff in the attic. In front of her daughter. Her daughter's there too. Alright, now's the end of the episode. Now prediction time for the season finale. I wouldn't be shocked if all of them were Supreme, but I'm kind of leaning towards Zoe. But that'd be too cliche, so I don't know who's going to be Supreme. Comment below who you think is going to be Supreme. And thank you for watching another episode of Midnight Review. Please leave a like, subscribe, favorite, share. It helps me a lot. And I'll see you next time for the season finale.